Hi there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be a bonus reading. Check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Although your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus might not always have a bonus reading. There'll be messages later today or sometime today. There's scheduled all signs reading for your upcoming week as well, mini messages, and there will be a full weekly read coming up for you. I've just been really busy with clients and some other stuff in my personal life. So, and I guess I've never taken time out of YouTube anyway, so I think it's just been a day. Taurus, there's something about your work. Now, before I get that, when I was thinking about your energy, there's something about hamster. This is going to be significant for someone, okay? You might have a hamster. Your children might got a hamster and it's run around the house and you're like, get the hamster in the cage. And some of you might be going back home, visiting home, or have recently, and it's brought back some nostalgic memories. It's interesting because I see your energy. It's as if your energy is there, but then there's been a separation in your life. Only take this if it resonates, okay? There's been a separation in your life, and I feel that that separation has gone from like two energies, like yourself and someone else, and then possibly you're regrouped with more energies. Like I'm seeing like three main energies, but then on top of that I'm seeing like three more smaller energies. So it might be where you've visited home, it might be just in general something that makes sense later. I am seeing, because I mentioned this in your January and I've mentioned it in your shorts, I am seeing great success in your work, and I do feel like there might be people at your work that are not necessarily going to be happy this next week or currently over the next 2 weeks. Like, they're not very happy campers. And you need to realize that you need to take care of yourself. And I think you are, because you're seeing things in a new life. I feel like there's something about someone being called to the office or you being called to the office. It doesn't matter where you work, but wherever you know, the supervisor or whoever you need to report to is, you're being called, but it's not bad. It's actually good. It's like you're called into there's some other message that's coming through for you. You're called into, that's why these bonus readings are nice. You're called into the office, maybe for, you know, to take responsibility or to step in from someone who doesn't return, who's a supervisor, like kind of up the ladder opportunity. It's something about more success on your path. And I think that this is why maybe some people at work might not be happy. Let's get you some angel messages. We'll get you one more. One's flown out. The first one is beginnings. Interesting what I was channeling, and detachment. Oh my God, right? So, you know, basically what I said about the energies, there was detachment, wasn't there? And then the beginnings really about this new sort of newfound step up, the success. Beginnings, the life is series of cycles. A time of rebirth is indicated for you. This may mean a new phase in a relationship, a germination of a fresh idea, development qualities like laughter, light, or hope. It may herald total change. Remember what I said, you're seeing things differently and you need to take care of yourself, and you're realizing that. Don't be afraid to let go of familiar, for the new cannot enter until the old is outworn and has departed. Your angel guidance is accept the new, for it will be welcomed when it arrives. Birth is a vulnerable time. The fragile life force needs to be protected and nurtured within you. Ask the angels to guide the new beginnings in your life safely to maturity. And the affirmation here is, I welcome and nurture the new in my life. Detachment actually says, according to the spiritual law, you can have anything that your heart desires. However, your happiness and sense of security or feeling of power depends on someone or something in your life when you are attached to the person or the thing. Your guidance is to ask the angels to help you cut the cords and tie you up to people, things, and emotions. When all attachments are released, you can no longer be manipulated emotionally. This enables you to reclaim your power and be genuine. Free from spirit and that of others. Let go now. Release everyone, everything, and your spirit is free. That can be your affirmation. So if you're feeling chained or to something that binds you to a lower frequency or keeps you stuck, you need to let go of it. And I feel like when I was talking about the attachment and the energies I saw, is that once you do that, there's an alignment that occurs. And what I was getting as a channeled message, I'm glad I remembered it, because it's sometimes that's why I get scattered. During the next 10 days, if you happen to just spontaneously look at the clouds, see if there's a sign in them for you about something. These new beginnings can also be, what I'm getting is a bit of fertility. So if like you're in a relationship, then could be possibility of pregnancy, fertility. If you're no longer in a relationship, I think there's someone coming in. Let's get some of these cards. Thinking man. Healer of ages. 6th chakra. It's interesting. Aries had these two cards. And it had this card as well. You can hear me shuffle as well. Financial constraints. This is where that turnaround is happening. This is where you're looking after yourself. You're getting that confidence. The Healer of ages, knowing that you need to connect to what's right for you. Your mind, body and spirit. Listening to your intuition. The stability, the alignment is coming in. The journey. There's definitely a blossoming in your career and your finances. For those of you that feel that this is a good news, you really need to tap into that. You know, there's something about also the beautiful golden light in the solar plexus. And, you know, if you've had issues around emotions or desires in your energy, then the card is really indicating that, you know, you're going to have that increased enthusiasm right now, or it's on its way to you. But it's a great time to keep moving forward, and your vibrating power and resonance is quite strong right now. And, you know, just know your soul is calling you to direct your energy in a focused, purposeful manner. Sometimes this can mean that you might feel a lack of direction, especially if you're using your head a lot. You know, when you feel a lack of direction, you might go into your head quite a bit. Or, you know, some days we're okay, and then some days we're like, what is happening with the financial constraints? I thought I was doing well. And then you lose that focus, and you don't want to do that. Like I said, I see a good movement for you. So the financial constraints, I think, is actually coming to an end for you. There's a difference between what you need and what you want. And so take care of your needs and bide your time, because things are getting better. And there might be a period where, you know, in the next 10 days, you just want to be a bit more conservative. and value, you know, the money that's coming in, but you don't want to hoard either. And what I see is that that is changing for you with that journey card and what I was channeling at the beginning. The journey is such a beautiful card. You know, she looks like she's liberated and free, but you can tell that from that, behind that, there's been fear. This is about movement, and it could be about relocation and travel when I see it with the solar plexus. You know, some of you could be going on a journey or could be shifting location. It could even be a house move, a retreat, or even a work-related trip. Or a job move, job location. Be mindful of the motivations and the logistics if you have this choice, and allow life's journey to give you that exciting, inspiring opportunities. Let's get into the tarot, because I feel like there is someone coming in if you're single, and you're going to be actually surprised. I feel like it's someone who could be from your past. You may not be interested in this person that comes in, but there's a strong move forward. As I say that, the Knight of Swords. Someone determined to definitely come in there. A strong moving forward type of relationship. It's a strong bond. It's actually something that could go the long run. And if you're in a relationship, can you look at that? You might not be seeing it. They come in full force. They offer maybe a hint of love. It's not clear to you on whether this can withstand or whether it's something you want to go into. Temperance energy. But honestly, look, the Ace of Cups is here. I also feel like you might come a bit on the defense, where they're the knight, you're the queen. And you just need to temper that, because there's something you might not be seeing clearly. And like I said, it has the great potential to move forward. If you're in a relationship, there's definitely the possibility of pregnancy, fertility, and reigniting of passion here. The union. I feel like some of you might have, you know, actually got to a stage where you're in a relationship and you discuss potential long-term relationship sort of formalities, either like getting married, partnership. Around your work, I see also what I said about really new beginnings, of climbing up that ladder. There's the King of Pentacles. Some of you, like I said, could be relocating. The Queen of Cups. Again, it could be, you know, could be a water sign that's coming in for you. It could be a Sagittarius as well. Or you could be in that energy, or your partner's in the other energy. There is definitely an increase in finances. The Four of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. There might be an inheritance of something. I feel like you're in a head down kind of energy, and maybe that's why you might not focus on love. You might be like, I'm seeing changes and I'm growing up this ladder, the success, and that's what I'm focusing on. But there's a lot of opportunity for a love here. You've got your head down kind of energy this week and going into next, and I feel like you might be coming up with some creative ideas. The Hermit tells me you might decide where your energy is not feeling the best, that you take a step back, especially if you feel you're in this moon energy and you're like, I need to reflect right now. Like I said, don't get caught up in people at work. Don't spend too much time in your head around that. The Knight of Swords might be where, you know, and the Hierophant could be where the boss calls you into the office. And you might be thinking, oh God, what's happened? But actually it's not. It's going to be good news. And don't forget the hamster that's running around the house. Okay, so Taurus, beautiful souls, this is what I have for you. Make sure you check out your next readings and take care and bye for now.